Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be diving back into my Mothership Divine Rose palette from Pat McGrath. I wanted to show you guys another look with this palette, as well as showing you side-by-side comparisons of this palette up against the Ritualistic Rose from Pat McGrath, as well as Soft Glam from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I had a lot of questions in my last video, as well as in my purchaser pass, as to what these look like side by side. Now I did a tutorial, I did a review, and a bunch of swatches in my original video. That will be linked down below in case you missed the review, but I didn't put any palettes just side by side, so I was going to show you guys what these look like and also show you this eye look. So that's what I'm going to start off with right now. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the look, and then I will show you the palettes right afterwards. Zoeva 227, and I'm going to start off with this shade right here, starting right above the crease in a rainbow, just like this, back and forth windshield wiper motions, all the way to the inner corner and all the way to the outer corner first. After I get it laid down, I'm going to start blending it upwards in circular motions. With the Refer SO1, now I'm going to grab this shade. I'm going to start off by packing this on the outer corner, as well as the inner corner. Then I'm going to take it into the crease, connecting the two spots and blending slightly upward. I'm not taking this one as high as I did the last shade. Esum W21. Now I'm going to grab this iridescent pink shade. I'm going to go right on the center of the lid, and I am using this wet. I wanted it to be a little bit more intense, just a little bit more smooth. I'm blending it over the edges of the last shade we laid down. Back in with the rougher brush, no additional product. Just going to go right around the edges of that and make sure everything is blended. MAC 242, I'm going to grab this one to highlight my brow arch. Nabla Pointed Crease, I'm going to go back in with the original shade we used. I am going to apply this all along the lower lash line, smoking it out. Tom Ford number 12, I'm going back in with this one, and I am going to use it wet. I am placing this right up against the lower lash line, not bringing this one down. Just noticed it all of a sudden got sunny outside. It's been snowing. It's just all of a sudden got sunny outside. After I get this laid down, I am going to go add on liner and mascara. I finished off this look, as always, using Milk Boss liner on my top inner rim and then just mascara. Now really quickly before I leave, because this is not going to be a super duper long video, I just wanted to play the palette again. I'm going to show you the two palettes I showed you at the beginning up against the Divine Rose. So here is Divine Rose. I still don't have any more information about it. You guys have been asking. I don't know. I've been getting conflicting information everywhere, so I don't want to give anybody any false information. All right, let me show you what, let me see if I don't break these. Here's Divine Rose and Ritualistic Rose. And I'm just going to do some swatches just really quickly. The closest thing you're going to find in here is the gold. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch both of these golds. This one is Ritualistic Rose and this one is Divine. This one's just a little bit smoother, a little bit brighter, whereas this one has just a different texture to it. And it is, I would say, slightly more on that old gold type of feel, but these are pretty close. Now let me get into the other ones. These two shades right here, there's nothing like it in the palette, but I'm just going to show you. Here is the pink and this is the purple. Now the closest thing is going to be this shade right here, which is really unique to this palette. It has an orange, pink, coral, gold shift in there. As you can see, it doesn't look like anything like these two. And then I really don't see anything else that would be similar to these two shades in this palette. And the last shade is this brown. So I'm going to swatch this brown right here. And then I'm going to take this one and this one. Again, as you can see, they're just not the same. I've gotten so many questions about them that I just wanted to show you guys really quickly. So definitely not a dupe. The closest thing is the gold in the palette, which I feel like there are several golds all in the Mothership palettes. Now let me show you guys Soft Glam. Here's the Soft Glam palette up against the Divine Rose. Now I do see some similarities here for sure, especially right here, this shade and Dusty Rose. And then the golds are kind of similar. You do get a little bit, I mean, the brown shades are not exactly the same, but similar. And this shade right here, you could find something similar in there, but they're not exact dupes. But if you already have one, do you necessarily need the other? No. However, you know, special shades in the Pat McGrath palette that then again, this one is $120. But I just wanted to show you guys those two side by side so you guys could get a grasp of whether or not you felt like you actually needed the palette. And again, if you want to see some more swatches, just check out my original video linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick one. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!